Hello there everybody, my name is reviscon and welcome back to the channel where today I am playing Kerbal Space Program. Now I haven't touched this game since like 2023 and I've got other games I'm planning on playing too, but I just kind of wanted to go back to this one, you know, because space is at an all-time high right now. Everyone's really interested in space. Everyone's talking about space. And I've been a space fan from the very beginning. I've been playing this game for a long time now, on and off. But I've never actually, like, seriously delved in and trying to, like, actually, like, not defeat the game. Because that's not really how it works. But I haven't really tried to go to, like, all the planets. I haven't really tried to build, like, a space station. I haven't done crazy stuff. I just like coming in here and building some occasional rockets and stuff. So, I'm going to just hop right on in. Let me actually change my settings real quick. Methinks. I can at least go for medium. What do you think? What do you guys think? Medium? Yeah? Sure. Alright, thanks. I've got it. Alright. So, we're going to go in here. And we are, well, quite simply, we're just going to build this. Just a nice, simple sort of pod. I'm going to build this and a little parachute. And we're gonna call it. Should I put some fins on it? I think I should. I think I should put some fins on it. Yeah, look at that. It's awesome. Okay. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna call it. What should I call this? I'm gonna call it Tube Mark 1. The tube. It's the tube. There's not much more to say about it, you know. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright. Alright, Jeb. You ready? We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna go as high up into the air. Whoa! Maybe it wasn't a good idea to enable that. I don't know, I was just pressing buttons. I think we're fine though. Yeah, we're okay. And then I just kind of launched that. I should probably launch that parachute. I didn't hear the explosion of the engine at all. Where is it? Did we lose it? Is it just up in the air? Oh, there, there it is. Yeah, there it goes. And any second now, it's gonna crash onto the ground. Yeah. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, awesome. Is there any way I can EVA? Is there anywhere to grab on this thing? I don't think there is. So I might just have to EVA when I get on the ground because I don't want him to fall. Because if he falls, then he dies, and I don't want that to happen to my boy. What does the interior even look like? Is there an interior? Yeah, it's just like a sphere. Okay, cool. Neat, I guess. Alright, so here we go. Almost there. Almost there. And lovely. Now it's EVA. Oh, so he can. He can indeed actually hang on. That's awesome. Take a surface sample. Let's keep that experiment. Let's do an EVA report. Yeah, nice. Okay. Alright, let's get up. Okay, awesome. How do I plant the flag? Plant flag, yeah. Oh. Awesome, look at, oh, site name. First test launch. Gonna give Jebediah all the credit here. Jebediah Kerman lands here after flying the Tube Mark 1 on. And then what's today's date? April 24th, 2026. Nice. Awesome. Lovely. I love that's a little bit slanted. It's not perfect. Look at that flag. That's so good. It's so good. Gonna take a little screenshot of that. That's awesome. Okay. Can I get back in? Oh. Can I what if I jump? Oh, oh gosh. Okay. Oh, don't autosave there. No! Yeah, okay, roll down. Roll down a little. No. Okay. Oh, wait. Just get in over here. Oh. Nope. No. Please. Let me in. No. No, please. Please. Please, no, come back. Alright, did it work? Okay, we got... Oh my gosh, okay, we got him back. Okay, wow. Recover. Done. Okay. How much science do we have now? Okay, we have enough to do... Ooh, okay, so we only have like 5.8. So let's do this one because it has the decoupler, and we're going to need that, I feel like. Alright. I'm going to try and only stick to doing one upgrade if I can. I know some upgrades would be better off of two. Okay, so Tube Mark II. The tube, but longer. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to add a decoupler here. We're going to add this. We're just going to make it twice as long. We're also going to, if I can, put the fins kind of here, more in the middle. Or, if I really can, more maybe on the Yeah, okay, that works, I guess. Is there anything else I need? Oh, science. Science. We should be doing science. Yes. Let's put... I don't know. Let's put, like... Put, like, some science stuff, like... What, here? And then also... Here? Hopefully then it's just not in the way. Yeah, that looks good. Let's save that. And let's launch it. Oh, I forgot to... You have to check your staging, folks. Don't do what I just did. You have to check your staging. It's okay. I think I can change it from memory. I think I can change it on the launching pad. Yes, okay. So, Okay, awesome. SAS. Alright, let's do this. This thing has no balance at all, which is a problem, I feel like. Yeah, because it just doesn't... This doesn't work very well. We might have to... Alright, we should be fine though. We should be okay. Let's observe the mystery view while we're up here. It's great. What about, oh. I have to wrap it. Oh, no! I was close. Okay, nope. This ball! This ball! Okay, toggle display. Log the temperature. Okay, awesome. Should we EVA him? Can we possibly slow down? Not really, doesn't seem like it. So let's just land. And yeah, let's just call this a day because very clearly, yeah, I don't think the ball's a good idea. We might have to switch to a different module of some kind, because yeah, this is awful. Okay, and then yeah, let's recover the vessel. Look at that, we have 13 science. That's awesome. Do we have anything we can use this science for? Alright, we got some basic rocketry. And now we're exiting. We're going back to here. And I think it's time to make the tube just a little bit better, I feel like. We're going to get a coupler. Yep. I'm gonna do this. That's awesome. Oh, look at that! It has our flag on it. Look at that. It's so cool. Okay. And we're just gonna try this. The tube Mark III, but with different pod. I think this will be good. Because first we need to see if this actually is even better. So yeah, we wanna decouple. There we go. Look at that. Let's get some science going here. Let's put you right here. Let's put you right here, and then what if I lower this to be like right about there? Will that work? Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. You know, it's like I don't really I don't really know anything, you know? Alright, let's see if this even let's see if this even works. This might be better. Who knows? I certainly don't. It seems to be doing okay so far. And let's get as high as we can. Actually, no, we'll test the goo here, because we haven't done it this high before. No, we'll wait. We'll wait, never mind. Okay. We're pretty high up. This is looking pretty good. We got our first test launch site down there. That's nice. There's the little airfield over there. Wow, we really can see pretty high up. There's a little island over there. It's really cool. Okay, so when are we about to reach our peak? Okay. Now let's follow our retrograde. We'll observe the mystery goo all the way up here. Keep that experiment. Toggle display, log the temperature. And I don't think it's safe to bring him into EVA just yet because we're going pretty quick. I was moving stuff around. Okay, there we go. And we should parachute pretty soon. We'll set off the parachute soon. Right around. Where are we thinking? Here? And then we'll just time warp there. And it should go off. Any second now. There we go. There we go. Nice. I think we're actually in a different biome, so it would be helpful for him to get out and do an EVA report and a ground sample as well. I mean, who knows? I'm assuming this is a different biome. It looks different. So let us see. Okay. Let's get out. Let's do a... Yeah, there we go. Let's take a surface sample. Yeah, we're in the grasslands. Okay, awesome. So we're not getting a lot of, we're not getting a lot of science from that, but you know, we get some good stuff. Okay. And then I think we can recover the vessel. So the Mark III is significantly better. Probably because it's not a tube. Well, not a tube, but it doesn't have like a giant, you know, sphere at the end of it. I don't know. That's just kind of my theory anyway. Now let's make it more, should we make it more survival friendly? Like, so that, you know, he actually survives in there? Maybe. That might be the move. Alright, let's do that. Let us do that. Okay. Oh wait, so first I wanna test something. I wanna see what would happen, right? If I do all of this. Okay, so we want things to be as stable as possible, which means okay, great. Now I put on the coupler. And now that moves down here. So then it would be wise to put that here. Yes. Okay. Now we're just going to test this theory. Right, okay. This is gonna look a little silly. I feel like this is gonna look really silly with all these fins, but I really just want to make sure that that he's safe in there. You know? So let me then put this right here. Okay. So does that look a little silly? Yes. Will he be safe? Also yes. And then just to top it all off, because we put the survivability stuff on there, doesn't he have... No, apparently he does not. I thought he... Oh yeah, here he is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, that should be good. And then we'll just go down the list real quick. Yeah. The tube, Mark IV, but even longer. Lovely. Alright, let's launch this thing. Let's turn on the SAS. Alright, are we good? Are we ready? Alright, here we go. Let's turn up that thrust all the way. Not that I think that really matters with these kinds of engines, but we'll see. We're staying pretty stable, which is nice. And then we just keep going. We just keep building that speed, that momentum, that's really going to kind of launch us, hopefully out of the atmosphere and into space. All right, that's pretty solid stuff. That was pretty solid stuff. Just to speed things along, let's really see how far up we can go. Oh, come on. So what is it, 70,000? No! Oh, so close! So close. Okay, so we're almost there. So we're almost in space. But it doesn't count. Okay. Well, I'll just toggle display. Yeah. And what about you? Do you do anything different up here? Nope. Okay. Sucks, but what are you gonna do, you know? Alright, let's start crashing back down, I guess. Gemini's having the time of his life. He is going so fast. Alright, we need to... Oh. I did not mean to press that. Oh no. Sorry. Okay. When's it gonna be safe? When's it gonna be safe? It's safe. Deploy it. Woo! Okay. So it's deployed. It's up. Let's see if we can get it actually going here. Who knows? Not me. I'm trying to get it to... Whee! No, that doesn't really work. Okay. Quick, let's slam on the brakes. Slam on the brakes! Go! No, that's not gonna work. It's okay. I hope. I say that. Okay, it's always cutting it super close, which I'm just not a fan of. Like that's awful, you know? Okay, so we almost got into space, because space is like 70,000 meters or something like that. Okay, we'll recover the vessel, and there we go. Look at that. We will have any second now. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. There we go. We now have 31 science earned. I just realized I was muted that whole time. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Basically, I was just saying how cool that was. I was really excited. I still am. I am very excited. There's something over there. Is that a tree? What is that? Are there trees? Yeah, there appear to be just like trees dotted around every now and again. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. Huh. Okay, well now I know, I guess. The more you know. We're just gonna safely drop down. Lovely. We're gonna EVA. Climb out. Oh, no, don't fall. That doesn't look great. Okay. Can we do like a surface sample? Yeah, we're in the Highlands. That's cool. Let us plant our flag to celebrate making it here. Site name, first landing from space. The Mark V tube with Jebediah Kerman landed here from space on April 24th, 2026. That's really cool. That's awesome. Alright. I'm gonna board, and I think that's it. we're gonna recover that vessel. Oh yeah, that is really cool. That is super cool. I'm really happy with that. We have 91 science! I think the last thing we really need to work on is just maybe like some stability? Maybe? Possibly? Because I wonder... Okay, I just want to make one more... I want to make one more thing, and we're going to practice... I keep forgetting that the way to zoom in is like you hold down the mouse button. You just... like the scroll wheel. You do this. There has to be a better way to do that. I just don't feel like there is. Okay. Anyway. The Mark 6. But even more powerful? We'll just do that, because we don't really know. Okay. So, we're getting some fuel tanks here. How many fuel tanks? I don't know. How heavy is this thing? Pretty heavy. Put the swivel engine. Cool. Let's get some... This thing is pretty heavy. But I think we'll be okay. We just might need to do a bit of this, maybe? This, and then... I just kind of want to get them even, because it feels a little weird. I guess that's fine for now, because I'm going to add some couplings here, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some thrusters. I want them as high up as we could possibly go, so we could bring this thing further down. Yeah, okay. Put some nose cones on that. And that's pretty aerodynamic. Well, pretty. I wouldn't say it's the best, but we're getting there. And let's move this down. And let's move this down. Okay. And now we have... Okay, well first, I want to get this to be way more aerodynamic. Yeah, so that is actually almost perfect. Except the fact that it's not center. So let's do that. That looks good. Okay, and then... Well, actually, first I need... Okay, I do have coupling. That's nice. Okay. And then... Let's do a bit of that. And a bit of... that. It's not even really a tube anymore. I don't know what you would call this. But this is going to be the last version of the tube. That's sort of the hope, you know. So we want enough engines to get us to space. So that means we need a lot of these, probably. Yeah, so we'll need to once again do another one of that. That. Do we think that's good? Because yeah, we do that. That. Okay. Is there any other science? Anything? Oh well, we should also probably make this a little bit more safe. No, that's too big. Let's get just like some of these. And then I think what I want is I want the smaller ones to kind of go on the side there. There we go. Okay. That should be good, I'm assuming. It's designed to, like, kind of prove that we can get into orbit, hopefully, and then get out of orbit. I'm not entirely sure, though. So we're just gonna have to find out. We're just gonna have to find out, you know. This looks so silly. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. All right, it is powerful enough to get us off the ground. Here we go. Here we go. We are launching. So far, it's actually really stable, which I'm excited about. Should I tilt this thing slightly? I think I should. Right? Oh, but it won't really do it. Okay. Well, that blows. And then we're gonna finally use all this. Ooh, okay. This is pretty good so far. Yeah, okay, now we're tilting slightly. This is not exactly how I wanted to tilt, but yeah. Oh, oh, that could have been bad. Okay. So, yeah. Ooh, that could have blown all this up. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so I have a minute. I have a minute to nope. Add maneuver. Here we go. We want to create an orbit. Okay, I'm really messing it up. That's great. Nope. That's not what I want. I want to be right here. Okay, add maneuver. Okay. I don't think we'll be able to make an orbit. We can get close, I think. We can at least go a really far distance, which is, you know, sort of the hope. So let me move to the maneuver and see just what I can do here. Okay. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! I think I'm doing this right. It doesn't feel right. Okay. Okay, here we go. Huh, that didn't feel right at all. Yeah, great. So okay. So I did that completely wrong. I should probably revert the flight then, cuz that just didn't feel right. I feel like we could have, yeah, let's revert the flight. Let me see what I can do here. No, not resume the flight. Let's revert the flight. Let's revert it back to launch, because I think it works. I think just the problem is that, I think the problem is just I just went in the wrong direction. So, oops, my bad. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, yeah. Just had to make sure that I wasn't muted, because I just never know. Okay, here we go. I'm going to launch this thing. I'm going to turn up the throttle on this too, just so that when we do get to this point, we'll be okay. So, oops, I guess I should have reversed the thing. I should have known I was doing it wrong, but I just didn't. And that's on me. I'm just kind of hoping that these top ones don't blow up this main shaft right here, because that would be really bad. But who knows? Who knows? Not me. And then here we go. I just want to keep this nice and angled. Okay, nice. Okay. Awesome. Okay, cool. Add a maneuver. And what? I do this. So let's not do a full orbit, because we're not quite ready for that yet. Actually, wait, hold on. Okay. Come on. Add a maneuver. Let's flip this around. Let's go to an almost full orbit. At least try to. Yeah. Alright, that should be good. Should be just fine. Yeah. Alright, awesome. Let's move to our maneuver point real quick. Okay, cool. We'll be there any second now. Alright, and go. Okay, just didn't do it. That's awesome. But we're fine. We're fine. We should be okay. Again, the test is to see if we can even theoretically do an orbit of some kind. Who knows? Not me. Again, the hope is that we are able to at least go higher in space than we have before. Because this would be pretty high up. But who knows? Again, not me. I'm not a rocket scientist. I have no idea. Okay. So yes, but also no. Okay, so cool. We'll just point retrograde for now. Okay, none of that is worth observing at this moment in time. So we are just going to try to crash back down onto the planet's surface. Oh look, is that one of the poles? Is it? No. No, I think that's just, is that a desert? What am I looking at over there? Yeah, that's the desert. It just looked white up here. So I was like, oh, snow. But no, it's not snow. I'm just silly. I'm a silly goose. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Something exploded. I think that might have been one of the parts. There's like an island just in the middle of nowhere here. That's cool, I guess. Okay. And then now we just wait for us to slow down a little bit. Only what, 10,000 meters above sea level? Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. Alright. I didn't mean to press M. It's fine though, I guess. Let's kind of time warp a little. Just deploy that too, just to be extra careful. And these should all deploy. Yeah, so that'll deploy. And then that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate shape. Oops. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. No, it's whatever. There we go. There we go. And then yeah, we have quite a long way to land here, but I think it's all good. I am actually really excited about the prospects of Rasa here because it actually worked out pretty well. I'm a huge I'm a huge fan of this flag. I find it really neat. I really do. Ooh, hard landing there. But yeah, I am a huge fan of this. I made this myself, by the way. I mean, I took certain assets from the internet, and I kind of mixed the NASA font with, like, just some other bits and bobs. Like, the A is a little bit different, and the letters aren't connected. But yeah, I am a huge fan of my little flag. Okay, so we're getting all kinds of science here, which is nice. The goo escapes into the water. Oh man, that blows. All right, and then let us. I don't want to. Okay, yeah. Take a surface sample. That's awesome. Do an EVA report, and then we board. And then we should be able to recover the vessel. Yeah, look at that. We had so much science. We now have 101 science. And then I think for next episode, we're going to be doing some planes, which I'm really excited about. I'm really excited about doing some planes and kind of discovering more of our sort of world here on Kerbin. Learning more about the planet we are on and all that fun stuff. Let's see, can I show some flags? Yeah, look at that. And it shows the coordinates too, which is really cool. So alrighty, well, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me some missions! You know, give me some, like, missions to do. You know, whether that be try and go to the moon, try and maybe create some satellites. You know, I'll probably be doing these things on my own accord, but I would really love to see what you guys would love to see me do. Or at least try. I can't say that I can do it successfully, but who knows, who knows. But I think that's about it from me. So, as always, I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye!